All right, chat. It's time to check out the follow point on WhiteCat, the cat who dominated OSU. Chat, there better be a question here regarding the legendary "You just got unbanned" Was clip. Otherwise, bad follow point. Worst of all time. Anyways. Dive into an interview with WhiteCat, a legendary cat and OSU player. Hey, did you hear that? That's the sound of a new interview. Today we are joined by WhiteCat, a top player who many remember as someone who was dominating the scene before MX Rise as a former rank 1 player. So let's get right to reading. Whoa! Wait! This is dope! Instead of like a question answer thing, it's like an actual like conversation. That's dope. Interesting. Hello, let's start with an introduction. How would you introduce yourself to people who don't know you? Hi, I'm WhiteCat, former rank number 1 OSU player, now kinda retired. How'd you get introduced to OSU and what was your first impression of it? I got introduced to OSU back when MC PvP disbanded. Yet I really did not like it the first time I tried it. I laid off the game for roughly a year and came back and stuck with it. Chat. MC PvP. If you know, you know. I know many people have heard about it, but could you please tell us how you come up with your username WhiteCat for people who don't know it? The story begins with a neighborhood black cat who used to visit us. Took inspiration from her and wanted to name myself Black Cat. As this was taken, though, I opted for WhiteCat. I have a similar story. There used to be this like stray cat that we would always feed. So the cat kept coming back to us over and over and over again. We named him Mittens, and then Mittens had babies. So then there was like 12 different like Mittens squared or some shit. It was insane. Yeah, shout Mittens. But anyways, since you have some experience with leading a healthy life, do you feel like there can be a big mental and physical help? Do you feel like there can be a big mental and physical help by visiting a gym? What the fuck? Wait, WhiteCat hits the gym? I think there are numerous benefits for going to the gym. I think this applies to a lot of types of exercises, though, and at the end, it ties back to moving your body a lot. Very true. What would you say is the greatest gift that OSU has given you? Probably the witch hunters. Taught me not to care and just pursue my own thing, especially afterwards. It's interesting how life can present you something seemingly negative just for it to turn out a stepping stone to something greater. True. All right. That Frosty Boy clip is legendary. Have you ever experienced a time when you couldn't play OSU mentally, and how do you deal with this feeling? Not sure what is meant by this. If due to bad mindset, then sure, on singular days, but not for longer periods. I still think mindset is everything. You at least have to have yourself on your side. Easier said than done. Since you haven't been very active in OSU recently, what have you been doing in your free time? I've been studying and also working. Not really much free time left there. Damn, I was expecting him to say something like, I got a girlfriend, finally have a responsible human life, okay? I have priorities, okay? I'm a normal functioning human. I can't play OSU anymore because, let's be real, it's not important. Damn right. Yes, sir. OSU players can't have that? Bruh. Anyways, are you ever planning to make a face reveal? Probably in the future sometime, though I have to say I've not regretted not having a face reveal, and I appreciate my privacy. Underrated as fuck, okay? Chat. I haven't been to COE for the last 2 years. I was planning on going this year, but then I just canceled my plans. Very unfortunate. However, I will say the last time that I did go to COE, it was tough. Let's just say that. It was tough. I appreciate the community. I love everyone. However, fuck. This is if there was ever a time that I wish I could have like a break, that was it. Anyways, what other rhythm games or OSU game modes besides OSU have you played? It went like this: Geometry Dash, OSU Mobile, normal OSU. I didn't know WhiteCat was a GD player. That's crazy. Who would you say are the best OSU players at the moment and why? I'm pretty out of the loop currently, so I don't know a lot of the new top players. Emmerich got that phenotype though. The set of observable characteristics of an individual resulting from the interaction of its genotype with the environment. What does that mean? A phenotype is an individual's observable traits. Genetics. Oh, is that it? Is he just saying that Emmerich has genetics? Oh, interesting. Is there any advice that you would give to people who are just starting out? Enjoy game. True. Very true. Will you ever attend some IRL tournaments like the Roundtable, for example? Possibly. Maybe even likely. We gotta put a mask on him, alright? If WhiteCat comes to the Roundtable, we gotta make sure that he's fucking shrouded. Or just put him in like a fucking WhiteCat cosplay. Actually, no. Then he'll turn into a furry. Or maybe he is a furry. I don't even know. What is your favorite score that you've ever set, and which score would be your dream one to set in the future? It's tough to choose one, yet my all-time favorite might just be Revolutionary Etude, just because I could have never fathomed. Honestly, that's a good choice. When I saw WhiteCat get his score on this, it was actually fucking absurd. It makes no sense. This score is genuinely unfathomable. Good answer. Good answer. Who would you want to meet IRL the most if you could meet any OSU player? Vaxe. Always been pleasant to chat with him. Turns out that we share quite a few interests. Bacon Boy. He was actually supposed to show up at the OWC meetup last week. Or 2 weeks ago. Or was it? No, it was last week. It was last week. Yeah, it was last week. He was supposed to show up. And then he fucking bailed. Like a bitch! I'm just kidding. To finish things up, what does the future hold for you? Do you have anything else that you'd like to mention? Bike vlogs. Huge thanks to WhiteCat for joining us in the interview and answering the questions. And of course, I hope you as readers enjoyed reading this interview. Please let us know what you think in the comments. As per usual, we'll have a new interview come out in the next 2 weeks. So keep an eye out on the newsfeed. You may also follow the Followpoint on Twitter. See more updates and question submissions for future interviews. See you next time. I am tremendously disappointed. I am absolutely devastated. Simply, my disappointment is immeasurable.